Good morning and welcome back, Eagles. Hope you had a great long weekend with our PD day on Friday. You'll notice on our top left-hand corner the Progress Pride flag, and a flag similar to it is flying in front of our school, both this year and the last couple of years as well. And in case you have forgotten, why do we fly the Pride flag at Greater Essex County District School Board and in all of our schools, in front of all of our schools? Well, it signals that our schools are safe places for everyone. And it represents a celebration of diversity. And we're going to talk a little bit about more about diversity later on. And it's a visual reminder that schools welcome and they support every single student. So, happy Pride Month, and we're proud to fly the Pride flag in front of DM Eagle. And today is Monday, June 14th, the day 5 on our school calendar. And you'll notice the days are getting crossed off and only a few more left in our calendar in our school year. Please join me for our land acknowledgement.
We acknowledge that we are on land and surrounded by water originally inhabited by indigenous peoples who have traveled this area since time immemorial. This territory is within the lands honored by the Wampum Treaties, agreements between the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenni Lenape, and allied nations to peacefully share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. Specifically, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the Three Fires Confederacy, Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi, and Huron-Wendat peoples. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture while remaining committed to moving forward respectfully with all First Nations, Inuit, and Métis.
And now for this version, our version of O Canada, celebrating diversity and the arts.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras s'époque il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. Valky pour land, glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for stand on guard for thee.
And our quote for June 14th is from President of the United States, a deceased and former president, George Washington. It's better to be alone than in bad company. Well, our story goes that Alan didn't even know that Eric was shoplifting. But when Eric got caught, Alan was in trouble too. He had a hard time explaining to the police and his parents that he hadn't done anything wrong. Nobody believed him. He knew that he had lost his parents' trust. When we choose friends who steal, who do drugs, and act out in other ways, their reputation rubs off on us. Do you choose your friends wisely? I hope so. And in our Healthy Schools, Healthy Homes corner, we are going to be looking at a resource from Thrive, one province at a time. And all this week, we're stopping in Ontario and talking a bit about our community. And the communities that we're part of enrich our lives and bring us a great deal of happiness. And Canada is a multicultural country that is rich in diversity and beautiful cultures. And whether you're attending a Black Lives Matter event, learning about Indigenous cultures in Canada, or volunteering for causes that matter to you, try getting involved in diverse communities. Learn more about diverse communities and celebrate with them. And now a short video about diversity.
Being different has never been a problem in nature. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Nature embraces and encourages diversity. Diversity of colors, shapes, flavors, and even genders. A beautiful flower can be female, male, or both at the same time. Nature has no preconceptions. It doesn't matter if a pumpkin is wide, narrow, beautiful, happy, or scary looking. Even your everyday corn can have varieties and colors you cannot even imagine. In fact, having combinations of different crops only brings advantages to farming. Diversity helps produce larger and better yields. Being different is quite normal in nature. Differences are what make species more adaptable and stronger. They are essential for species to evolve.
Eureka!
So don't be left behind. Evolving the way we think isn't always easy. It is a seed that needs to be cultivated by each and every one of us. And this is why we have to take care of it with tolerance, respect, and empathy. That will help us harvest a much better and more inclusive world. And that change begins with you, with me, with all of us.
Well, last week in our Eco Schools corner, we introduced Earth Rangers, a great website and a great app to download and to help generate conservationists. And one of the missions found within the app is a mission called Reset the Stat, the thermostat. And in the mission on the app and on the website, it encourages us to adjust our thermostat in the winter to lower our thermostats a bit, and in the summer to also raise them a little bit so our air conditioning doesn't come on quite as much. And reducing greenhouse gases and emissions are the goal for this mission.
Hey, over here. Yo! Hi, it's me, your thermostat. I help control the temperature of your home. If it's too hot, I can help you cool down. And if it's too cold, I can help you warm up. But a lot of people are keeping their homes too warm in the winter and too cool in the summer. And it's using up a lot of energy and contributing to climate change. Now that is just dramatization, but it's serious stuff. That's why we're challenging you to reset the stat and adjust your thermostat to help conserve energy at home. Ah, that's better. Are you ready to reset the stat?
So we're going to look at some of these missions throughout the week. And for resetting the stat, it is your mission to turn your thermostat up for at least 1 week this summer and see the difference that it makes. There's a mission cutout if you actually do have the app and print off the PDF. And so if you do the mission, put the mission cutout, and you see it over here. This thermostat is set to combat climate change. And that's just a reminder for everyone in the house that you have set the temperature higher. There's also tips in the mission brief to keep cool. And after you're done, they always encourage you to take a picture or to give some feedback to the Earth Rangers and how they did and how you enjoyed the mission. So we'll look at a few more missions throughout the week, but your mission today, reset the stat. And we are Eagles. We do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. We're a family and we show respect for one another. We learn from our mistakes and give second chances. We make a difference. And the final EAGLES letter of our touchstone is support. And today we're going to look at some support. And what do you do? So we have support from many people around us. And the first bit of support we're going to look at, what if you're having a hard time when you're at school or in school? Who could you talk to? And at school, we have support from people all around us, but today we're going to focus specifically on support at school. And what about a friend? Friend's always a good person to turn to, a teacher, and not just your teacher, but other teachers. In secondary schools, there are guidance teachers, chaplains. How about a coach? In and around school, people who you spend time with in extracurricular activities. Principal, always a great person to talk to. The kids help phone, and we're going to talk to that a few times today, but you can connect by 1-800 number or texting 686-868 or calling 1-800-668-6868 for kids help phone. And what are some other ideas? If you are having some questions or some struggles and you need some support, who can you talk to in and around school? And some jokes to end off our Monday. What do cakes and baseball teams have in common? They both need good batters. Fantastic. How about what goes up but never comes down? A birthday joke. A birthday joke about your age. Well, for June 14th, our thought for today, I think about how I will choose my friends. Always very important all through your life. And for today, we wish you a magnificent Monday, a magnificent full last week of school for the school year. And we're glad you're with us. You're doing a great job. And please stick with us. And we'll see you again tomorrow.